What's going on, Leo? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having an exceptional week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just epic, Leo, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Cause it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Alright, feeling geeked up there, Leo? I feel this is gonna be a good week. Well, at least, we'll see. We got Pluto going direct here soon. It's been interesting energies for sure. There's a definite shift happening. So hopefully you all are feeling well. But with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that, I like that, as we get on the sticker. So with all that being said there, Leo, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Leo. So, Leo, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we'll get some details with the tarot. And I got a new tarot deck I'm busting out here, Leo. I'm excited. Sidebar, this is actually the first deck that I ever, not this deck, but this type of deck that, you know what I mean, Leo. This is the first one I ever actually ever pulled from. I did like my first, own kind of like reading for myself with. So this is, I like this deck, Leo, but I'm gonna start rotating some decks out here, starting really start coming this next week as well. So you'll be seeing some more shifts. But these readings that I do, they're not. This is a mouthful. They're not gender specific readings. So apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. Okay. Just feeling chatty today, Leo. And in case if y'all were curious, these decks that and actually I'm gonna include links for all these decks I'll be incorporating here soon down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching, Leo, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. I think you'd enjoy them. But let's go ahead and get into your first card here. Oh, looks like we're working together as a team here, Leo, because you got the third card of Sagittarius, which is Crew card. And with this is a card of in sync, esprit de corps, working together as a unit, team, leadership, co-create, pooling assets, camaraderie, gung-ho, forming alliances, partnership, and team effort. Dope, Leo. And the energy that's coming through here is the leadership. And I feel like, Leo, you're the king of the Zodiac. So, I mean, come on. I feel like this is a great energy for you to be kind of coming through here. Especially with, I feel like with you being in such a diplomatic energy as Libra, this could be one for you to really really work that charismatic side of yourself, Leo, and really utilize that to your advantage, because you are very, I feel like you're a sign when you really feel confident in what you're doing. I feel like you're a great sign to really kind of take charge, because you do have such a creative mind as well. I feel like your energy, the way you shine and when you're in your element, really helps motivate others as well. And I feel like that's one really great aspect for a leader to have. To not just be there to just lift themselves up, but to have the energies to lift others up as well. And I feel like that's a big quality of Leos. When you notice that someone on your team is feeling down, you want to do, I feel like you do, especially someone close to you, you want to do everything you can to kind of get that person back on that vibration again, kind of use that sunlight of yours to heal and to inspire. And I feel like that's something too, Leo. You can be a leader in any sort of aspect. This doesn't even necessarily have to be where you're like maybe taking charge as far as like a managerial position, or maybe even like starting up maybe like a group, let's say like a gardening group, or maybe you're starting up your own crew team, or whatever that's looking up, sports, or however that may be looking, Leo. This could be even like working behind the scenes, possibly, just getting into that creative space, whether you're making art, making music, whether through dance, whether through speech, like, I feel like it's one of those things that yours really is, it's this, how would I even describe it? It's a really incredible power that you have, Leo. I feel like to, even when you're not in that active role, to be able to just maybe even like inspire others to leadership. You know, they see the way that you create and you manifest, and then they get inspired to want to do the same. And we all do see leadership and all of that in different ways there, Leo. But I feel like this is giving me very kind of emperor energy, you know, and whatever is that you're doing, it's taking, because this could even be taking like leadership of your own life here. You know, maybe we've been feeling that things have been kind of out of control as of late. You know, we've been wanting to do things, but it's just like there's always something that's getting in the way, Leo. That's always like, you know, you, let's say you want to start like a side hustle or like maybe start a hobby, but you know, there's always like bills, and then there's your jobs, and then there's maybe we have kids, and maybe we have, you know, then we have whatever it is, you know, but I feel like there's always going to be something, but that doesn't mean that we can't get things in order and try to find a way to work around this stuff. You know, I hope that makes sense, Leo. But let's go ahead and get some tarot here and get some details. I like that. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I'm really digging this energy, Leo. Interesting. So you have the Father Sims here, the Temperance card, upright, and then you have the Son of Coins, the Ten of Sticks, and then the Son of Sticks in reverse. And the coins in the deck are Pentacles, Leo. The baskets are cups. The knives are swords, and then the sticks are wands. I was thinking, like, yeah, all of them are different here, Leo. But I like that the Son of Sticks popped up here, Leo, because I feel that there is this inner energy that's trying to lock up or trying to unlock here. It's interesting because I feel like that it's like you see how he's kind of holding his hand out here and saying stop. I feel like it's almost like kind of telling you to take these burdens and other sort of like things that may be coming in your way, or you know, these obstacles, and tell them in a sense to just like, it's almost like kind of like stop making excuses in a sense, you know, to allow yourself to come in to take charge and really start kind of planning your life here, Leo, because this is every time I would talk about that energy of like, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. This is the guy that started this, the Son of Coins. And I feel that I feel like if we've been having troubles maybe getting things started or getting things into balance here, Leo, or even like starting to like create and starting to manifest, it's just because maybe we haven't taken a moment to just like, this could be as simple as, let's say if we're trying to start like a hobby, for example, maybe starting like a list, you know, maybe making this thing tangible. Maybe this has been kind of floating in your head, and you know, when those things kind of stay in that space like that, it can be hard to ground those energies and really kind of bring those things to fruition and kind of really get that water. It's like taking that water from your mind and pouring it into the ground. It's like Ace of Cups and kind of like Ace of Basket, or excuse me, like eight, well, in this instance, like the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Baskets, and this kind of fertilizing that ground here. But I even like the Son of Coins here because they're these snakes that are kind of on the ground here. That he's, look at him holding his sickle, all powerful. And I feel like it's like getting those things that are getting, you know, whether these are these doubts, you know, this self-esteem that might be kind of weighing you down. It's like it's putting those things behind you, you know, tackling those challenges head on there, because you see here he's got this salamander that's like resting on his shoulder. And the salamanders are supposed to be protection from fire. But I mean, Leo, you're the sun. You don't really need protection from fire. You're starting the fires. You're getting everything inspired. You know, look at this. The whole zodiac is resolving around the sun here, Leo. And And just even thinking about this, as I said that, Leo, that's even fantastic too, because maybe even for some it's just like, again, I feel like that we have these ambitions possibly, but I feel like maybe it's not necessarily that we're fearing like the change, but it's just I feel like we're underestimating the level of impact that you can have on the zodiac, in a sense, on the soul tribe, really kind of make your impact on the world, really kind of bring your legacy. So, and this is not something I feel like that you need to like have figured out right now, but if there's something that's been kind of bothering you on your that's been on your mind, it's like to kind of start to lighten that load a little bit, Leo, to not just carry that and start thinking about getting these things, getting, again, look at this guy holding this book here, getting the stuff manifested in here. Maybe start planning by the season. You got Libra season, maybe we're making connections, we're talking with others, kind of pitching ideas about things. Scorpio season, we're kind of more solidifying this stuff, getting deeper and that type of thing, and then you get Father Sims, Sagittarius here, and start expanding on that and really start getting that thing to grow, start learning some more. And I like that, Leo. I think it's a very dope start. Alrighty. I think we're going to leave that there. Let's get some tea. And let's get another oracle on this. Leo, just even thinking with the suns too. The suns are the page energies, and I feel like this, even for some, there could be something like unexplored that maybe we wanted to tackle from our youth, possibly, that's maybe trying to revitalize here, or maybe even thinking about too. And this might be a little broad here, Leo, but I don't see why not. How you can even affect maybe like the next generations, that are coming up into the mix. How do we inspire the youth in things to take charge and just really start manifesting their dreams? But let's get your next card here. Oh, and look at you, Wheel of Karma, opposite sign Sagittarius here. I like that because you got the, well, I told you, you got the 8th card of Gemini's here, which is a Wheel of Karma card here, Leo. And this is a card of Dharma, Karma, Destined, Inevitable, Cause and Effect, Divine Intervention, Cycles, Luck, Fortune, Rise and Fall, Circumstances, Consequences, Divine Will, and Blind Justice. And the energy that's coming through here, Leo, is the Destined. And I feel like this is, and you may have already heard this before, Leo, and if you haven't, you are destined for great things, and I feel like it's really doesn't matter how big or how small, it's not about comparing yourself to others as well, Leo. Keep that in mind. We want to try to avoid kind of getting caught up in that sort of like 5 of Knives energy, that 5 of Swords, and that's going to be interesting kind of talking about this deck like that. But, we're, because I was actually just talking with someone about that not too long ago, where kind of getting lost in that trap of like social media, in the sense, because like all you see sometimes are all of the snapshots of all the real positive things, when things are in balance and things are celebratory and whatnot, but we don't see sometimes the challenges that people go through in order to get to that level. Even when we're talking about people who have achieved, maybe like amassed like a big fortune, or are doing all this, going on travels and things, and we all have our own struggles, everyone, Leo, that we're trying to get through, and that we're trying to solve, and that we're trying to face. And it's those challenges that they're destined to push us so that we can achieve greatness, so that we can get into the sense of leadership, so that because really the big kind of thing I feel like is coming through here is not even just being just a leader in general, Leo. It feels more so about just like kind of taking control of this wheel, in a sense, because it can feel that like there is no type of control, and that life can just kind of happen to us, and that we're just sort of along for the ride. But we do have free will. Higher self can send us all types of signals and try to get us to do things, but it's up to us whether we adhere to those signals or not, and really take those steps towards, again, getting towards your growth and reaching those higher powers, and growing and expanding. But Yeah, I feel like it's not just knowing that you're destined for things, Leo. It's really believing that, and letting that become almost like your mantra. Let that get ingrained in like your DNA, and allow that energy to really fuel that light. I feel like I'm it's like that inner lion is starting to roar. That little light inside is starting to get like, it's almost just like that because even just seeing how your sons are in reverse here, it's like, when we were kids, you get told that you can do, the sky's the limits, or really there aren't any limits, to what you can achieve. But then once we start going through life and things, and we kind of feel like that destiny gets put upon us, Leo. So just very deep, Leo. Something to think about there. But let's get some tarot on this. Get some more details. Oh, there's that ace of coins there, Leo. I'm with it. Hang on, maybe got a little bit more here. Alright, thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Leo. Oh, and there's that five of knives. Alright, Leo. So it's something to pay attention to there. We were just talking about that. So you have the ace of coins in reverse, and then you have the five of knives, the six of baskets, and then you have paw here, which is the moon card there, Leo. I like that. And I do like that, Leo. Because with paw, good old paw, I feel like this is, I feel like this is it's having that courage to journey into the unknown. I love that there's this figure here. It's like he's talking to, and keep in mind, Leo, again, this isn't a gender specific reading, but it's like you got this figure here, passing this down, this yeah, Pa passing down wisdom to his, we're assuming his son here, Leo, and it's like they're sitting under this full moon here. I feel like it's talking about all the potential that you can face and all the things that you can plant here with this ace of coins here. But I feel like that for some there has this doubt has been kind of seated in there, that we've, it almost feels like, and that's interesting. It almost seems like maybe for some we feel that this is, you see how they've got this coin here in this pie here. It's like that. It feels like that maybe for some it feels like that destiny and like fulfillment and abundance and things is something that has to be served to us, as opposed to something that we can just go ahead and make your own pie there, Leo, cook things up yourself. But it's just like the five of knives here. It's just like maybe there's been the perspectives of others, maybe there's been society, whatever. It might even be maybe even like a parental figure or someone that we may have looked up to, that may have, because I'm even, six of cups, or excuse me, six of baskets, six of cups can be this sort of like past type of energy here. And maybe something was shared with us in the past, as far as like, that put us in this state of doubt, possibly, Leo. And I feel like almost now though that because this is a very pleasant exchange that I feel like is going on between this two, and I feel like it's kind of correcting that energy in a sense because the Ace of Coins, the fact that it's here, these are the divine materials that you do need in this that the universe has supplied you, Leo, because you're a sign really you're born to create, and it's one of those things. I just feel like that it's there. We just we've forgotten that that you have it. That you do have such an abundance of things, and I like this too though, Leo. Because it's like you see how there's coins rest between this person's teeth here. I feel like that, and how they got these knives. I feel like this is you protecting your coins now, and then just like and then it's like kind of again journeying into that unknown and going to get your get your fulfillment, really kind of come into celebrating these gifts that you do have because the full moon, that is an energy of celebration and of reaping what you've sown. And so now it's just like the Ace of Coins is just like what do you want to plant? Where do you want to take your let's get a let's get a game plan there, Leo. Let's figure out what we're gonna do. Let's get manifesting there, King. I like that, Leo. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave that there, Leo. Let's get your last card here. Oh, nice. Look at that little Libra energy for the win. So you got the fourth card of Libra, which is the Yoga card. And with this card, this is a card of contemplation, deep breath, centered, go within, steady, balanced, relax, take a break, inner child healing, meditate, time alone, balance chakras, reflection, wellness, and rest. And the energy that's coming through here, Leo, is the time alone. And so maybe we need to take some time, Leo, and maybe just kind of do some hermit energy. And maybe we've been just surrounded by a lot of, maybe you've just it's just been maybe just again just been dealing with just sort of like the rat race of life in a sense. And there's just there's an energy of needing to just kind of go within for a moment. Do some meditation, maybe get out by some water, get out in nature, or just get however that might be looking like. Maybe it's even like getting in the bath, doing some moon gaze. I actually just saw the moon not too long ago there, Leah. She was looking lovely. But I feel because I'm getting this combination here with this paw and five of knives here. It's like reflecting on what energies or what maybe opinions that we have taken on as maybe fact there, Leo, or something that we've been adhering to, and has it really been serving us a purpose in the grand scheme of things? Really kind of looking at this big picture because this Wheel of Karma definitely gives me a Wheel of Fortune vibes. I wonder why, but it does. It feels like it's just like thinking about how this wheel has been turning and how things have been going up until now, because I feel like maybe for some there's this energy of feeling like it just things have been sort of like predetermined and that there's no type of flexibility in this sense or no room for yeah for changing things up here, Leo. But I do feel like when you take some time and kind of find that inner line, really allow, again, take leadership of your life and really start moving that wheel in the direction that you truly want there, Leo. Then, after, and, kind of face those illusions and those fears head on there with Pa. Because that might even be something too, while we're taking that time alone, kind of like expressing that Because look at that comfort. I feel like that this figure is bringing. You know, I feel like that there's this, you know, talking with your spirit guides or you know your angels. You know, maybe even some past some ancestors. You know, maybe for some we do have this deeper connection with our roots and things. You know, maybe there could be it's just like find expressing that fear, maybe those doubts and things, allowing them to give them a face so that we can figure out how we can assuage those feelings and then maybe get some advice from that type of stuff. Leah, that's actually really lovely. I like that. Let's get some let's get your last tarot cards here. Mm. Thank you. All right, Leo. My last little bit here. All right, Leo. So you have and I like that. So you have Miss Ida, the High Priestess, the Mother of Sticks, and the Three of Baskets in reverse, and then you have the Three of Coins and the Baskets upright. Let's switch back over here, Leo. Because just speaking of that time alone, you know, Miss Ida here, she talks about that. You know, there was I want to say with her, she took it's like every year in the month of May, she took 6 days to light. I think it was what is it, 7 candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say it was seven. Yeah, 7 candles here, and just kind of sit in silence, sit in meditation, to kind of get in touch with that intuition. And look, you got all these lunar shenanigans here because the high priestess, Miss Ida's the moon, and I feel like it's reflecting on what is it that's keeping us from pursuing that goal, or from really getting these energies moving, getting that wheel towards the destiny that you want here, Leo. The name of this bird is escaping me at the moment, but this bird, I want to say, eats while it's in flight. It's like always on the move here. I love this mother. And the mothers in this deck are queens, and this mother stick. She's a bad one. As Liz looking at her cigarette, but she's. I feel like it's like this bird is like trying to light a fire for you, Leo, and I feel that right now we're in this sense of I almost feel like that you said this person's kind of turning away from this energy here. It almost feels like that for some. It's like we've been told that we're destined for great things, but it's like we don't believe it. It's just like she's rolling her eyes, can't like whatever, you know. But I feel like it's like we're denying ourselves our gifts here, and I like this that this Three of Coins here is giving me this energy of because it's like she's got her crystal ball here. She's got it's like a lot of imagery that's going on here, Leah. I'm really enjoying this, but it's just like she's got her little money clip here. There's your abundance. I feel like it's getting the future that you want, making that plan, Son of Coins, but in paying attention to I feel like what might be kind of murking your waters up a little bit is what I'm feeling with this energy here, and I feel like once you do get in that energy, Leo, I feel like don't be afraid to allow that energy to shine because I feel there would be a lot of people that would celebrate the energies that you're bringing. You bring a lot of warmth here. This Three of Baskets is really nice. These three women just sitting here basket weaving in the summer. And that might be something too, Leo, considering you got some, three of coins, three of coins, three of baskets. There might even be this energy of needing to do some co-creation, possibly. I mean, you did get the crew card, so maybe that could help even get you inspired. Even the six of baskets, you know how you got this, sharing these figures, sharing, ideas and sharing these. They're passing their baskets along, their feelings, and that might be even be something too. I'm even kind of feeling with this four of baskets. It's like maybe we've had some that have kind of turned away. We've tried to do some co-creation, and maybe that's kind of discouraged us in a sense. It might have not been. You had this group maybe that you wanted to, or maybe these people that you wanted to, a person, and if they haven't resonated with you, Leo, then I may feel like it's time to branch out a little bit to find people that will resonate with you. But I feel like ultimately this time alone here with that card there, I feel like would really help you get in touch with your intuition, kind of listen to those spirit guides and feel those messages as far as like where they're trying to pull you to next there, Leo, and get your wheel moving in the just get it moving in the direction that you'd like to. So I like that, Leo. I think I'm gonna leave that there. That was very nice. And I hope that did resonate with you as far as like you getting taking ownership, getting back in the reins of things. And but if anything resonated with you or you like that, give it a thumbs up and share this, Leo. If you notice someone who's been feeling like that life has been just sort of like taking them by the taking them just kind of whipping back and forth in life. Just not having any kind of control and because that can be kind of tough there, Leo. I feel like navigating this space sometimes, but it's totally possible. Sometimes takes a little patience there, Leo. And then if you haven't already there, Leo, subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified on all these videos each week. And then lastly, if you have all these lunar shenanigans that you got our ruler there, the high priestess, all this Pisces. I don't know what Pisces is doing, being the moon. But if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, come on over to the chair. Even Mercury, come on over to the chair again, friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. Absolutely discuss all the lunar shenanigans. It's a good old time. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here so I can get you out of here, Leo. Look at you, Leo. You got them bones. You got the Judgment card here, Leo. And with this card, she's doing, what's this, scopomancy, osteomancy, one of those mancies. And I feel like this is, again, it's like, she's cast these bones here. And I feel like for some, it's just like we don't believe that this transformation is coming, or that we can really come into this greatness. And I feel like greatness is it's not defined by anyone other than you, Leo. And I feel like that's something very important to remember when we're going about this destiny. People can give you advice as far as what they think like you would excel at, but it really is what your heart is speaking to what your, because you rule the heart, Leo. And the mother of sticks, she's the type that if she ain't feeling it, she ain't gonna do it. Like, why? She's not passionate about it. That's a waste of her energy. And yeah, I feel like it's like finding those things. It's not, because even just when you think about like tarot and things, this is just like, this isn't meant to run your life. This is meant to get you some things to think about. Like consider some of those inner perspectives, those inner voices give you to provide that, like, yeah, I have noticed that, or yeah, this is something that's resonated with me. Why is that? To go further and to dig deeper. To see past the illusions that that's like everyone controls you in a sense, Leo. So I like that. Something to think about there, Leo. But let me get your oracle card here so I can get you out of here. Alright, Leo. So you got the Come to the Edge card here. And that's what I feel like. It's like we're getting ready to, journey into that unknown. And get ready to... It's almost, it's giving me like that full energy of the sense. It's like how they're usually like kind of coming to that edge of that cliff, just full of like enthusiasm and ideas and optimism, and just like ready, just that carpe diem type of energy. And that's why I feel like this stuff is this energy is trying to take you there, to just like to take that leap of faith and to trust your intuition, that you're going to be guided in the areas that you where you need to be there, Leo. And again, taking leadership of your life, taking control of this journey, and evolving into that spectacular son that you always were meant to be there, Leo. So I love that. I think I'm going to leave that there. So stay safe out there, Leo. Discovering your true self, coming into your powers there. Meditate on that, reflect on that there. You raise your vibration to the roof. Because once you do, Leo, you're going to raise other people's vibrations to the roof there too, because your energy is infectious. You know, it's one that once you're really feeling at your best, once you're really shining, who else, you know, like, no, it's hard to not want to do the same as well there, Leo, and want to bring it. So, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.